Hey everybody, and welcome to our first stream of 2022. We are so happy you guys are here to join us, and we're going to give you guys a little bit of a trunk show today. It's going to be lots of fun. Let us know where you're joining us from. We have people from all over the place. I see Scott from Florida. We have Debbie from Utah. We have, I guess it's Nellie from New York, and Sharon from Ohio, people from Ontario, people from California, people from all over the place. So we really, really appreciate your joining us tonight. And I do have my lovely bride, Jennifer Deere, here. You want to say hi, Jen?
Hello, Happy New Year, everyone.
Yeah, this is awesome. We had such an incredible end of 2021. And that's because we actually ended up going home to see our kids, and we had a family Christmas with all of our kids, my mother, my grandmother. It was my grandmother's 94th birthday, so we got to celebrate with her as well. And it was kind of one of those holidays, and I don't know if you've ever had one of these before personally, but I kind of feel like I need a holiday for my holiday. How about you, Jen?
It was wonderful.
Yeah, it was wonderful. It was fun, but it was a little bit on the tiring side. And one of the main reasons why is we do have a ton to be thankful for. And I just want to ask all of you guys right now, what are you thankful for today? I know that we live in trying times. We have a new variant that's going crazy out there. I think we at this point all know somebody who has had COVID or is currently having COVID. So if you're not feeling well, our prayers go out with you. I hope everybody's safe, and let's just get healthy so that after this year, we will hopefully not have to worry about this anymore. But tell us what you are thankful for. And maybe Jennifer, you can let us know in the chats what some people are hopefully commenting. But let me see here. Oh, okay. Thankful for health and safe, and I guess being more family. Family is good. There's certain things that money cannot buy, and that is time and family and health and those things. So I hope that you guys share that sentiment with us. We are just so thankful to be here. And Jennifer Deere, I have to ask you, what are you thankful for? What was the big thing of 2022 so far that you're thankful for? I know the answer to this. It's a setup.
The third grandbaby.
Yeah, the third grandbaby, which there he is. Happy New Year's 2022. We are so blessed that, we were back. He was a little bit late in coming. Like, how long was he past his due date, Jen?
Almost 2 full weeks.
Almost
past,
2 full
yes.
weeks. My daughter, Beth, we love you. You're a trooper. But little River was born, and his middle name is John. So River John is the newest addition to the legacy. And we are just so thrilled about that. He has not digitized anything yet, but we will start training as soon as possible.
We'll have to ask Bethany if he's worn anything he's digitized.
Yeah,
yet.
That's true. Well, we know because if you did see our Facebook posts where we announced River, there was a little, I guess, blanket there, which Beth made all about. She's going to do a little tutorial, I think, when she does get back to work on how to make that blanket, because there was absolutely no sewing required whatsoever. And the design in it was, of course, ESA fonts and ESA glyphs. So, Papa actually put that together, but that was awesome. And we are just so happy to welcome River. And he was a big boy. What did he weigh in at, Jen?
Over 9
Yeah,
pounds.
over 9 pounds. So that was just so much fun. Now, I do have to put one more picture up because I'm a proud grandpa, Papa, and I have a captive audience. And this one I just love as well. So let's see here. Okay, and Cry Me a River. Can you see that one, Jen? Not yet. Okay, it's coming up for her in a second. But that is the part that I'm not missing. He looks so unhappy. Anyways, that is our big news, and we are just so thankful for family, for health, for life. I mean, any day you get to wake up is a good day, so that is awesome.
Lots of people saying that is what they're thankful for.
Yeah,
health, family, and friends.
And I hate to say this, but you almost have something like this happen in the world, and we had things go on. I mean, I know in my lifetime that we didn't face anything like this, and I'm getting a little, older, as my kids would put it. But when you have something like this happen, it really puts everything into perspective. And the whole thing about the good news is we love what we do. I love working, but I do realize that not that I don't want to work so hard. I just want to make sure that I enjoy life at the same time. And that, what was that saying, Jennifer, that we heard the other day, and we just thought it was so good. I know it's been around forever, but you need to work to live, not live to work. And that's kind of something I'm going to try to do a little better at this year.
I thought it
And
was happy wife, happy life. But
happy wife.
I thought that
Well,
was the point you're
I've
looking
been
for.
living that rule for decades now, and I will let you know it does work. It 100% works. If my wife is happy, my life is happy. So give me some thumbs up, especially from the ladies and the guys, because I think that's almost universal. So let me just get back to my stream here. I want to get a couple things out of the way, and hold on one second, guys. I'm conflicting with a couple of different things here. We'll get those out of the way, and I'll take you right to the slideshow right now. We have some big things coming up this year, which we're really excited about. I can't let you know everything that we have going on, but I do know that we are doing a bunch of new design packs, and we're going to be doing a few of these virtual trunk shows throughout the next year. In 2021, I had spent pretty much 6 months preparing a bunch of design packs for this year that we're calling the John Deere Signature Series. These are kind of more artistic designs because that's kind of where my foundation was. I did win a few awards in the commercial industry, and I was known for doing wildlife and animals. And we wanted to do some stuff that was I guess a little more artistic, not overly stitch intensive, blending fills and making almost like, I guess, designs come to life almost with a watercolor effect. So that is the intent that we had with this. And the first pack that we've come out with this year, we did have our Australian Outback pack, which we did last year. And that's where we kind of got the catalyst for doing this type of work. But this year I wanted to start off with the Forest Legends collection, which is really a tribute to North America and Canada, the US primarily, which is where we are from. And this is actually a collection of designs where we have 35 different designs in 2 different sizes. Now keep in mind, if you have the Hatch software, which I know many of you do, I do include the EMB files for all of these designs. Now, if you have Hatch, which the native format is EMB, and you have these animal files, you can go not way, it depends on the design, but you can go beyond the sizes that I gave you, and you can make them a lot larger than what is intended. It will adjust the stitches. So the first one is a couple of bears. We have this bear and this happy bear who's waving at us. I am just going to wave back if I ever see a bear. I'm not getting involved because I know what they are capable of. And then we have a mom and cub, which is awesome as well. So these are part of the 35 designs that are a little bit smaller. I digitized them at 5 inches, and then I did include another size for those of you who do not have Hatch or the ability to manipulate the EMB file format. The Blue Jays are awesome. There's 2 different Blue Jays that we have, and a lot of blending and light fill details. We have the cardinals, and cardinals, there's 1 cardinal, and then we have the deer, and this is actually, I believe, a deer, not a moose, but we have the deers and a few variations of deers. Of course, with a name like John Deere, you would have to expect that I would come up with a few deer designs. And of course, this one I love because, got to be honest, as a kid growing up, and this might not sound overly, I guess, manly or masculine, but Bambi was my favorite Disney cartoon because it's from my era, and it also was a deer. So that one was something that was, I guess, kind of close to my heart. Then we have different types of birds. I am not 100% familiar with all of the names of these birds, so I don't want to state anything and then have it come back at me because I made a mistake, because to error is human, and I pretty much error how many times a day, Jen? Okay, she's smiling over there, so we all make mistakes.
Can you move your little mouse pointer off to the
Yep,
side a little
there we
bit?
go. Is that better? Okay. And then we have the fox, and the foxes. I mean, the one thing that I love about doing wildlife is you try to capture the eyes. The life is always in the eyes. So we try to make sure that when possible, we capture as much life in the eyes as we can. And these are just, awesome. Now, these can be done on anything from garments to home decor to, I mean, use your imagination, backpacks, whatever you want to put them on. There's a little hedgehog. And then we, of course, have our, this would be a lynx, I believe, wouldn't you say, Jen? They're probably delayed as far as she's seeing them come up on
So I'm
screen.
behind you.
Yeah, she's hearing me and then seeing it come up on screen a little bit further down the road. But these are all of the standard 35 animals that are included within this Forest Legends pack. And then, of course, we have the moose, and the moose is a very big and noble animal. If you've never seen one in life, you would be amazed at how big a moose is. Probably they must be in relation to the bison if I were to think about it. Did you have any questions? If you guys have any questions or any comments that you have about these designs or anything else, just put it in there. Jen and the kids are keeping their eyes open, and I'll try to answer some questions as well. I have a couple of different owls. We did 3 different owls for this collection, and there are the 3 that are right there. And also keep in mind that there will be a link where you can go and view all of these files and see exactly the, I guess, sizes that are included, as well as the stitch counts. And I think we even go as far as putting the amount of colors that are used in them. But we try to keep it fairly reasonable with the amount of colors so that we blend the fills together. There is varying, I guess, densities of fills so that we get some of these multiple color effects while only using a few colors of thread. And then, of course, the raccoons, which that is, I guess, what do they call those? The thieves of the of the Great North. If you've ever been camping in, I guess, Canada or anywhere in the U.S., you know you got to be careful with these guys because they're cute, but they are just ferocious at the same time. And then we have a couple of more different cats, large cats, and then of course little squirrels, which we try to capture as many different, I guess, Forest Legends animals as we possibly could, right down to, I think these are sparrows if I'm not mistaken. And then of course the wolf. If I couldn't, let's put it this way, if I could choose another name besides deer that was in the same family, it would be John Wolf. I think Wolf is a great name too. So, but I can't change that. So, anyways, I'll keep deer. That's what I was given. Now, these designs here are actually sort of the bonus designs, and these were digitized larger than the others. So these are 7 and 8 inches in the EMB formats. But if, again, you have the Hatch software, you could enlarge them even more and still have good results because it will adjust the density based on the objects. And we have the bear, we have the blue jay, we have the deer, and he's got all kinds of cool stuff growing off of his antlers. We have the fox with some foliage, and we have a lynx, and then we have a moose. So that is another 8 designs that are in 2 different sizes. So it is a pretty cool collection because you get a lot of designs and in multiple sizes, and all of the information is there for you to run them. And if any of you do get this design pack, please start posting in our group some of the projects that you finish, because that's what we're really looking forward to. As a digitizer, half of my passion or joy is digitizing the designs, but what really gives me satisfaction is when I see people actually using them, wearing them, enjoying them, putting them in their homes. That's the fun part. Now, this pack is available for $39.95, and that is sort of a sale price if you want the whole collection. If you were to get all of these 35 designs and the 8 bonus designs on our site, which they are available individually, it would be, I think, about $200 and something value if you were to buy them individually. So it does work out to 81% off. So for $39.95, you get the entire collection and all the formats. We make sure that we have every flavor for every machine brand that's out there so that you can run these designs. Now, just so you know, if you are a member of our club, which is the best way to save if you want quality designs, because we have 30,000 to choose from. These are available within your memberships. So if you have a membership and you get a certain amount of points each month, you know, you don't have to get this collection. You can go in right now and download these designs as well.
So they just need to log in.
Yep, just log in. You'll log into your membership, and then you'll just continue to shop the way you normally would. A couple of cool things that we did announce right before the new year, right before we took a break and went and visited everybody. My son Jesse had been working very, very hard on our site and doing migrations and getting all of our ESA fonts crossed over so you could download them with your points. We are also working with the migration. It's still happening because usually what happens with websites is you fix one thing and another thing kind of breaks. So right now our search engine is not working 100%.
It's like our car mechanic.
Yeah, it's like, yeah. Anyways, we won't go there, Jennifer. If there's any car mechanics out there, I apologize. I know you guys. Okay, yeah, you guys all do great work, but we're having a couple little issues right now. But anyways, when we, I guess, migrated everything, some of our search functionality kind of got interrupted. So our web team is working behind the scenes, and our goal is that it will be better than it ever was before. So if you've had a little bit of frustration, we apologize. We are on that, and we will get that sorted out as quickly as possible. Now, the next design pack that we did, and this is specifically for Valentine's Day, and this is our release for Valentine's, is our funny Valentines. And I do have pictures of them, but I did make sure that I brought the sewn samples because I like the size of these designs. If you can see them, they're actually pretty large, and they are geared, in my opinion, to go perfectly on a sweatshirt. So this is something that you could put on a tee or a sweatshirt and give it to that person that you love. We also did these so that they are appliques. There is an applique, at least one applique in every single design. We do include the Corel Draw, the CDR, and the SVG file. So if you have a cutter, you can cut these applique pieces directly from the files, and they will fit perfectly into the embroidery design when you sew it. But this one is for cat lovers, and it's At Least My Cat Loves Me. So if you're a cat lover, give us some thumbs up, some hearts, comment. But the good news is, because the cat and the two hearts are appliques, this is not going to be a wildly stitch intensive design. It will actually be pretty quick on the machine, and you can have some fun with it. Now, we couldn't forget dog lovers, because I think Jennifer and I are a little more dog lovers than we are cat lovers. If you got a chance to meet Ragnar, he is our new Belgian Shepherd that we have. He is not home right now. He is actually in for training. So he's having some obedience training as we speak, but I'd be holding him up here if he was here. At Least My Dog Loves Me. That's for the dog people. Then the next one is If I Had Feelings, I Would Have Them For You. That's a nice sentiment that you can give to a loved one. Now, some of these do get pretty fun. Jennifer is actually the biggest sloth fan, I think, who has ever walked the earth. If I did have permission to show her photos, which I do not, and if she did, give me permission.
That's right, you do not.
Okay, but I have some pictures of Jennifer when we moved to Costa Rica. The first time she got to hold a sloth, it was epic. I mean, I have never made her that happy in all my years of our being married or together. True?
Let's not go that far.
Okay. But her face when she held that sloth. So this one's for you, Jen. I'll make you a shirt. If you really love me, let me sleep. Because if you've ever seen a sloth, they are just awesome. But all of the elements of that sloth, including his body, his face, the branch, and all of the hearts around it, are all appliques. So this, again, will be pretty quick on the machine. Actually, this one I will have to show you because it does look pretty cool. If you look at it, in the actual size of the design, it's pretty awesome. Okay, I Hate You the Least. So these are for our sarcastic people who want to have some fun with loved ones, but we have I Hate You the Least. Let's Cuddle Some Other Time. That is kind of cute because obviously cactus-shaped hearts. And then we have Love Is in the Air, Try Not to Breathe. That's a COVID, I guess. Anyways, then we have You're the best thing in my life besides wine. And I know my daughter Beth is a wine fan. She likes a glass of wine. And of course, when you're pregnant, that is something that doesn't happen. So Beth, I'm going to make you a shirt that has this one on it, because I'm sure after you have responsibly fed the baby, that might be something that happens in the future. I don't ask questions because that just gets me in trouble. Jennifer? Okay, Jennifer's just sitting back and letting me ramble on this one, but I can tell I'm going to be not today, Cupid. This one is lots of fun. A couple small appliques in this design, and you suck less than most people. I mean, that is just fun, and that is all of the designs. So you can do some funny Valentines, and again,
a little bit different.
Yeah, a little bit different, and just something that you can give to somebody. And at this point in our lives, in the day we live in, I think humor goes a long way. So if you can make somebody smile and have a little chuckle, then that is a really good thing.
Quick question.
So, yes.
Somebody was asking if they took a picture of a bird themselves, could they digitize it?
Yes, you can. The answer is there is a learning curve, and you do need to have the software to be able to create it. It's a process called digitizing. We are kind of known for assisting and helping people learn the digitizing process, but I am not going to ever say that there is a magical one-button solution that does a really nice outcome. Auto digitizing has its place, but if you want to learn how to do something well and creatively, you need to go through the steps of learning from a foundation, learning how to crawl, walk, run, and then you can go for the marathon. So yes, you can. I think that anybody who wants to learn that digitizing technique, they can do it, but be prepared that there is a learning curve. If you are interested, we're at the end of this slide presentation, I do have a demo version which you can set you up with, and you can actually do a free trial and some free education to see if you're even interested. I'll go to the next one in a sec, but this is a valid point. All through my career of teaching people how to digitize, I've always realized that there is really only a certain percentage of people who want to learn the process. Those people who think they might want to learn, they quickly change their mind once they find out how much is involved. So I would much rather have somebody try a trial, try the education, and if you do have somebody teaching you good information or education, it might inspire you to take the leap and actually do it. But if you buy software for sometimes thousands of dollars and hit a learning curve that you didn't expect, all that's going to give you is frustration, and you will never want to touch it because you just think it's too hard. So anyways, that's the answer to that one. Any other question, Jen? Or are you afraid to ask me a question now? I do like to point that out because, a lot of people, they do want to learn, but I don't like to be misleading in any way. Now, Love Trucks, this one is a fun design pack, and it is only a couple of designs in a couple of sizes, but again, you can buy these individually, just like the funny sayings. You don't have to buy the entire pack. You can go on the link that the kids are putting up, and you can just choose the designs you want. If you are a member, download whichever ones you want within your points. But Love Trucks is a really cool vintage truck, and then a whole bunch of beautiful roses in the flatbed. And we made sure that when we did it, I wanted to make sure that people could use this design for maybe something else. Now, I will be honest with you. When we ran this sample, you might notice that the headlights are black and some of the trim on this is black as well. That color should have been white. And anyways, we had a little issue with that, and that would be my fault. We have some people liking these, the Love Trucks. Yeah, the Love Trucks are kind of cool. And again, EMB file format, you can resize your trucks. With resizing designs, especially with native file formats, larger is usually always easier than going smaller. And I think these designs, people would want to make them larger. Just keep in mind that if you make it really large, you might have to adjust some of the settings because stitches have rules. And I think that every embroiderer should have some basic knowledge of theory of stitch types and how designs are created. So when you do want to edit your designs, you actually are equipped with the right information so you get the best results on your machine. It's all about education. So even if you don't want to be a digitizer, there is, I guess, I guess, merit in having that foundational education, which we do have a book and a whole bunch of other stuff available. Digitizing Made Easy is a book that's on Amazon that you can get, and that has all of the rules. We also have a digitizer's cheat sheet, which is free, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where you can get some of the basic theory or rules of stitch types. Now, this is another one. This is a love truck, and same theme, where we have all the roses in the back, but we have love across the side. And we did this one the same way, where you actually can do it with or without the Valentine. So if you want to add something to this for another season, be my guest. You can edit your designs and play with them. We just ask that you don't take our original files and resell those as your own, because that's not something that is equipped. But that's how all of us learn. We look at designs, we see what people have done, and that's part of the learning process. So I fully kind of expect and want you guys to do that, so that you can better yourselves as embroiders and digitizers. So those are our Valentine releases, and that kind of sums up our trunk show. But I do want to ask, who would like to win? Of course, whenever we do these lives, we give away some free prizes. So if you want to win, what should they type in, Jennifer? Win?
River.
River. Okay, that's it. River. So Cry Me a River. Actually, we did have a lot of fun with the kids, because my son James is very musical. So is actually all three of my kids are, but James was there. He's really good on guitar, and we had little dance parties with our grandchildren, and it was actually Rolling Down the River. That was the theme song, but Cry Me a River is another one. So just type in River, and Jennifer or the kids will choose one winner on Facebook, one winner on YouTube, and you can take, make your choice of either the Forest Legends collection, or if you already have that, or you not are really interested in animals, you can choose the funny Valentines or the love trucks. So it'll be your choice, and we'll let everybody comment for just a minute on that, and then we'll choose a winner. Just so you know, all of our Valentine's designs are on sale right now. We've put them on sale until Valentine's for 51% off, which means that most of our designs are actually like $1.95 right now for any of our Valentine's designs. And that includes the ones that you just saw. Those are all on sale for 51% off. And we do have 521, I believe, Valentine designs that are in that category. So hopefully we have something that you will like, and it is a great time to get it. So Jennifer, dear, do we have a river winner, or
We do.
do we have
Before
any
that,
questions?
no, just a quick hello to Baby's Booties, who's
Yay!
watching, and
Yay!
we
And
need to
babies,
get another
see,
live going on.
yeah, and we are just getting started. I wish I could go into some details of all the incredible stuff we have happening. The first quarter of this year, getting into the year, I have a whole bunch of, John Deere's, collections that are signature series that are coming out. For those of you who are ESA font lovers, start checking out next week forward for the next 21 weeks. That's how far ahead I am right now. But I made sure that all of my ESA fonts that are coming up for the next 21 weeks are actually a little extra special. I showed you guys the Mylar, what do you call those guys again? The skull that I did, what do you call those skulls? Sugar skulls. Thank you. The Sugar Skulls is going to be coming out very soon, as well as a whole bunch of different monograms and Mandela monogram. We just have all kinds of things coming out. So you'll want to make sure that you keep your eyes open for those as well. And again, you can now get all of those ESA files for points within our membership. Which, if you don't know anything about our membership, I'm not going to bore you, but there is a link. Go on to our site, check it out. It really works out to a type of club where you pay one time. So it's a one-time fee. It's for the entire year. Once you've signed up, you've signed up. We're making even more positive changes coming up that I can't announce yet. But depending on your level of embroidery addiction, that's the club membership that you want. And you can download the designs every single month. And, the fonts, I think, cost 5 points. So if you like ESA fonts, you can download a whole bunch of fonts at a fraction of the price. Our designs end up being pennies, like 21 cents a design, if you are an embroidery addict. So do we have some winners?
We
Mrs.
do.
Deer? Awesome.
Yes. So they have the choice of
Forest
the
Legends.
Forest Legends, the Love Trucks, or the Funny
Yep.
Valentines. And our YouTube winner tonight is Doris Redmond. So
Doris.
congratulations, Doris.
Congratulations, Doris.
And
And
Doris was my grandma's name.
uh, all you have to do
And a
is,
sister's name.
yeah, that's true. Just send us an email at contact@embroiderylegacy.com. Let us know you're the winner and let us know which design pack you want, and we'll make sure that we send that out to you right away.
Yes.
And Facebook?
Facebook, the winner for Facebook is Mike Hugel. So
Okay, Mike.
congratulations, Mike.
Congratulations, Mike. And just choose wisely if you're going to do a funny Valentine's for somebody, because they can backfire on you pretty quickly. So,
Again, email to contact
yes.
at embroiderylegacy.com.
Awesome, awesome. Now, all you Hatch users, I do want to let you know and give us some hearts and thumbs up on this one, because one of our, I guess, most popular things within our Facebook group, which is geared specifically for Hatch users, is our Friday Try Day. We have an incredibly talented group of admins and people who assist us.
Oh,
And
getting more hearts and thumbs up for that one.
yeah, so Friday Try Day starts tomorrow. So make sure, I mean, who's excited? Let us know if you're excited on this one. We are going to, start the ball rolling and give you some really fun stuff. Any software program is as good as the education and support, and that's what we really try to do is, give people things to do with their software, things outside of the box, things that are incredibly creative. And I got to be honest, our educators have shown me stuff this last year that I didn't know could be done.
Yes, thank you, admins.
Yes, thank you, admins. You guys are awesome. So we just really appreciate that. But that's, it's the same thing. I might have been doing this for a long time, but I will never say that I know everything. And I know there's always going to be out there that are more creative than I am in different aspects. So that's part of the community, is just being creative and having fun. So did we get lots of excitement there, Jen?
Yes, a lot of people saying they love our education.
So Friday Try Day is coming up. As I mentioned, if you have ever thought about digitizing or trying a software program, or if you're not happy with the current software platform that you have, we are an official Hatch reseller. We do not sell Hatch as our product, but we are a reseller, which we are very thankful for. And we do include exclusive bonuses for people who do purchase through us. So that is kind of the advantage to choosing us as your reseller. But there is a 30-day free trial, and we also have a free digitizing challenge once you download that actual software. So the designs that you see in the corner there, we give you the education, we give you, which is virtual training, which means that you can watch it over and over again. Those videos are on our YouTube channel, but we give you the artwork and the design files once you register so that you can actually do those projects that you see. Part of the fun part of doing embroidery is being able to create something and sew it out. And that's where Hatch kind of, in my opinion, is really excelled, because their trial doesn't just let you play, it actually lets you stitch out the designs. So this has been a pretty short live. I hope you guys are excited for this year, because we have lots and lots of stuff coming up. We'll probably join you again in a couple weeks with another collection. Maybe we'll do another, and give me some, I guess, hearts and thumbs up if you like this idea. Right before we ended last year, I did a digitizing live session. So if you would like to see that again, let me know. And maybe the next live that I do, I'll come and create another project that we can do together. So is there anybody replying to that, Jen? Does anybody want to see that?
Yes.
If nobody wants to see it, I don't want to do it. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. So anything else that I forgot, Jennifer, other than to please subscribe on YouTube, click that bell for notifications. We've hit over 44,000 people now on our YouTube channel. We're super excited about that. Our Facebook groups are growing daily, and we thank all of you guys. It's a big undertaking to try to keep all this going. So again, we couldn't do it without our admins and our educators, so we appreciate you guys as well.
Yep, and for anybody who wants to sort of be in the know, our newsletter is released weekly,
Yep.
And somebody will put a link up, Bethany or James. And again, sales are on if anybody's interested.
Awesome,
And
awesome. Well, we just hope you guys had a great new year, and it's going to be a fantastic year as far as being creative, doing creative things. I am underway with doing some projects that I would consider very new. I'm trying different things because you always have to be different. So keep your eyes open for that as well. I'm going to be doing some new stuff that I don't think any of you have seen before, which is going to be fun. Anything else, Mrs. Deer?
I think that's good.
Okay, well, awesome. Blessings, guys. I know this was a short one, but we appreciate you joining us, and we will see you
And
next time.
cheers to an amazing 2022.
22. Yes, we need it. Okay, take care, guys.